Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's new English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan, and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. By the long white beard of Father Christmas, we're back, here in the studio for another English lesson. How are you all? Good, I hope. Okay, well, before we get stuck into today's lesson, do you remember what we looked at this week? You do? Okay, I'm listening. I'm all ears. I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Is there something wrong with the loudspeakers? No? Chopper, is the sound turned on? Yes, it is. Oh, okay, well, I can't hear you, so here we go. This week, we looked at some prepositions. We looked at the prepositions of time we already know. At, on, and in. And we looked at when we use the prepositions of time. We use at when we're talking about clock times. I get up at 7:25. I eat breakfast at 7:50. Let's Speak English starts at 3:30 p.m. We use on for days and dates. My birthday is on the 23rd of November. Every year. We eat goose and turtelkapasta on Christmas Day. We use in for months, seasons and years. My wife's birthday is in August. In winter, it's cold. I was born in 1970. We also learned some new prepositions last week. Do you remember? We learned the prepositions of place, in, on, under and next to. Do you remember? It was in Doreen Benchfield's room. This is Doreen Benchfield's room. There is a dog on the bed. There is a cat under the bed. There is a hamster in the cage. Doreen is next to the window. We learned some new prepositions of place this week too. We learned the prepositions in, at and on. We know that we use colours to describe people too. We can describe the colour of someone's eyes. I've got blue eyes. She's got green eyes. What else do we use colours for? That's correct. We use colours to describe hair. I've got brown hair. I also have some grey hair. She's got black hair. He's got red hair. Do you remember which colour we don't use with hair? Correctamundo. Yellow. We don't use yellow with hair. We use the word blonde. We also looked at using the present simple to describe what people wear normally or usually. Alfredo Benchfield is a clerk in a bank. He wears a suit at work. Dave Squid is a policeman. He wears a uniform. Now, did you hear what I said? I said Dave Squid wears a uniform. Okay, it's a sentence in the present simple tense. This means that it's always true or generally true. Dave Squid is the third person singular, so we have to change the verb in the third person singular. I wear, you wear, but he wears, she wears, and it wears. Okay, so far, so groovy. But what did I say at the end of the sentence? That's right, I said a uniform. Now, what's the first letter of the word uniform? Correct. The first letter of uniform is U. And which group of letters is U a member of? That's right. U is a vowel. Do you remember the vowels? Brilliant. Vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. And what's the other group in the alphabet? Do you remember? Excellent. The consonants. And which letters are the consonants? Fab! You remember. The consonants are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now, do you remember why the two groups of letters were important? Well done. The two groups are important because of and un. If the first letter of a noun is a consonant, we say and if a noun starts with a vowel, we say un. Do you remember? I've got a car. He's got a bicycle. She's got an umbrella. Okay, so far, so logical. But what about uniform? The first letter of uniform is U. U is a vowel, so logically, why don't we say un-uniform? Well, when we say the word uniform, we say it with a y sound. It's not uniform, but uniform. It's the same with university. We don't say university, we say university. So, because it sounds like y, we use not un. I go to a university. A policeman wears a uniform. Okay, great. On we go. Now, where were we? That's right. We're talking about describing people's appearances using the present simple. So, we use the present simple to talk about things that are always true. Like Alfredo always wears a suit when he works, and Dave always wears a uniform when he works. Good. We can also use the present continuous to describe people's appearances. If we use the present continuous, then we're talking about now, about what the person is wearing now. He's wearing a shirt and tie. She's wearing a green dress and brown shoes. Fab, 99, feast, zoom, goal. Alrighty. Now, do you remember the Benchfield family? Of course you do. So, who do we know? Well, we know Alfredo and Mary. They're Mr. and Mrs. Benchfield. They're married and they've got 4 kids. They've got 2 sons, Tim and John. Alfredo and Mary have got 2 daughters too, Elizabeth and Doreen. Now, look at the pictures of the Benchfield family and let's make some sentences about them. Okay, here's Alfredo. He's wearing a blue t-shirt. He's got a beard and a moustache. His eyes and his hair are brown. Great! Well, what about Mary? Well, here's Mary. She's wearing a red top. She's got medium-length blonde hair. Her eyes are blue. Fantastic! And what about the boys? Okay, let's see the boys. This is Tim. He's wearing a striped blue and white t-shirt. He's got dark brown hair and brown eyes. Terrific! And John? This is John. He's wearing a green shirt and a green tank top. John's got light brown hair and brown eyes. John's wearing glasses. Magic! Groovy! And the girls? Ladies, please. Okay, this is Elizabeth. She's wearing a pink dress with a white collar. She's got long, straight, black hair. Elizabeth's got dark eyes. Superb! And what about Doreen? Well, this is Doreen. She's wearing a blue dress. Doreen's got long, straight, blonde hair. Doreen also has yellow teeth. Okay, forget about Doreen's teeth. She needs a dentist, but that's another lesson. Now, that was amazing. We described the Benchfields. Fantastic, spiffing, bajinga. Okay, calm down. Let's look at some of those sentences again. What new words did we hear? Good. The first new word we heard was when we were talking about Mary. She's got medium-length blonde hair. Ooh, that's new. What does that mean? Well, look at the picture of Mary. Look at her hair. Is her hair short? No. Is her hair long? Well, no. Mary's hair is medium length. It's not long and it's not short. It's halfway between long and short. It's medium length. Great. Now, what other new words did we hear? Well, there were some new words connected to the Benchfield boys. Tim's wearing a striped blue and white t-shirt. Blimey! What's a stripe when it's at home? Well, look at Tim's t-shirt. What do you think striped means? That's right. Tim's t-shirt has stripes of different colours. One white stripe, then a blue stripe, then a white stripe. A stripe is a thin, different coloured part. Think about animals. Can you think of an animal with stripes? Well, what about a zebra? Zebras have got stripes. And tigers? Yes, that's correct. Tigers have stripes too. Great. So, Tim's got a striped t-shirt. The t-shirt has got blue and white stripes. Fab! And on we go. What else was new in the sentence about Tim and John? Well, we heard that Tim's got dark brown hair. Ooh, that's new too. What does dark mean? Well, look at the pictures of Tim and John. They've both got brown hair, but Tim's hair is dark brown, John's hair is brown. So Tim's hair is more brown than John's hair. Tim's hair is very brown. John's hair is just brown. Well, we heard that John's wearing a green shirt and a green tank top. Oh, what? What by the flared jumpsuit of Evel Knievel is a tank top? Well, this is a tank top. So, a tank top is a jumper with no sleeves. Simple, righty-dokey little donkey. So, where next? Ah, yes, to the young ladies. Okay, let's start with Elizabeth. She's wearing a pink dress with a white collar. Okay, two colours. We know the colour white, don't we? Yes, of course. White is the opposite of black, isn't it? Yes. Okay, but what about pink? Well, if we mix red and white, we get pink. This is pink. Okay, what else? Well, we heard that Elizabeth is wearing a pink dress with a white collar. Now, look at the picture. So, which part of the dress is the collar? He shoots, he scores. Wonderful. The part of a top, or a t-shirt, or a shirt, or a jacket, or a coat around your neck is the collar. Have you got a dog? Yes? Well, what's around your dog's neck? That's right. Your dog's got a collar around its neck. By the power of Greystone! Time's up. That's all the time we have for today's lesson. Oh, elephant's toenails. Never mind. We'll continue with the Benchfields next lesson. Okay, you've been watching Gav Duncan, not Evel Knievel. I'm Gav Duncan. I'm not George Michael. And I'm not Jeffrey Banana. I'm wearing a t-shirt and a pair of jeans. I'm not wearing a uniform. Thanks for watching M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.